Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Tidy Tara. I am so sorry that I have been completely MIA for over 2 weeks. I live in Virginia, and if you don't know, we had a huge snowstorm that may not be huge to other people, but for Virginia it was a lot. It was the real heavy snow, so it took out a lot of trees, which took out power lines, and we actually ended up without power for 5 days, and it was quite the experience. I was in denial every single day, thinking, oh, it'll come back on tonight, it'll come back on tonight. Needless to say, 5 days later, it was the longest week and such a start to 2022. I just, can we get a redo? Can we start over? Because I feel like I need to. So this is day 1 of the power outage. No lights, but it was when I was in good spirits and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna take the time to get some stuff done around the house, take down Christmas and all the things. And you know, my spirits were high at this point because naive Tara had no idea what was coming for her. Also, ever since I moved my living room around to put my tree in that corner, I like my living room how it is, so now I have that empty space. I do end up putting that green chair that we have over there, but I feel like I just need something, maybe a tall fake plant. I don't know. I need to spruce it up in that corner. I just haven't quite figured it out. We've done so much with the living room, but there's still so many decor type pieces, styling pieces that I want, but I just haven't figured out exactly what yet. It was so fun resetting up my mantle though. I almost forgot what stuff I had. It's so funny. It's like a month and a half that I had Christmas up, but I still was pulling out my, you know, plain Jane, normal, so to speak, decor, and I forgot what I had. So it was fun just changing things up, especially on a day like this where it was just kind of a down day. We were all home. Josue couldn't get to work because of the snow, and it was just the perfect kind of like magical feeling in a weird way to take down Christmas. When the power went out, we were actually in the middle of making our morning coffee, so it was pretty much the worst timing ever, and I went without coffee. Thankfully, it wasn't cold yet, so I do believe eventually I had some iced coffee. Actually, no, I definitely didn't. I think I managed this day with no coffee, you guys. I powered through taking down Christmas with no coffee. Can I get a high five? As you can see, the branches were just so heavy. The snow was so thick and so unbelievably heavy that it just took down so many trees around us and around central Virginia. It's just kind of insane to see what was happening. I'm sure you guys heard of the incident on 95. It was backed up for like 58 miles and people were stranded for like 24 hours. It's kind of insane, all the things that happened and all the snowstorm, you know, accomplished. You didn't do the booty tap. Oh yeah. boys also had a hard time understanding why we couldn't go outside to play because our house got down to 52, I believe it was, and they had a hard time realizing, hey, if I go outside and get freezing cold, I'm gonna come back inside and I can't get warm. So it wasn't even like a fun snow day or a fun snow week. It was just pretty much plain miserable. So we ate out a lot. We had to go to McDonald's or Taco Bell or whatever we could get our hands on. We ate really poorly and I felt so disgusting that whole week. I just wanted to eat a salad. I wanted to eat fruit. We ate so many snacks just to keep us full. Our hands were so cold. Like, I didn't even want to cook. I didn't want to do anything. We do have a generator, so the generator allowed us to use like our oven at one point and stuff, but we couldn't, it's not like a whole house generator, so we kind of had to like pick and choose in the moment what we wanted to use it for. So we were able to cook like a couple meals, but overall it was just so hard to function when you're freezing cold and just bored and plain miserable. So Friday our power came back on and that's when I was doing dishes. Then I just couldn't wait. I just wanted to clean the whole house when the power came back on. I just didn't even want to wait. I wanted to scrub everything down, but realistically it just wasn't possible. We hung out with some friends Friday night, and then Saturday I was like, let me at least get the kitchen good to go, scrubbed down, things put away. So I'm organizing the stuff that was all over the counter. My mom brought us some stuff, and we also had gone to the store Sunday, but unfortunately I didn't really expect the power to go out. I just expected snow and not being able to leave. So we had a lot of things that we didn't end up eating, we didn't end up cooking. Got those put away, and then I made my favorite turkey chili. It's super easy, and I just could not wait to eat this. It was like the perfect like hearty meal coming back from like a miserable week. So this is super easy to make. It's literally whatever you want. I cut up an onion and saute that a little bit, and then I throw the turkey in there with some tomato paste, and you don't even have to cook the turkey all the way because you just put it in with whatever you want in your crock pot, and it cooks all the way through. You don't have to worry about it being undercooked or anything. So I use a lot of like petite tomatoes, beans, corn, and I recently started doing chickpeas and just all the things, and then throw the meat and stuff in there, and then I add some sort of like chicken stock, and I usually try to go for low sodium just because this can be like high in sodium with all the beans and things. And I don't even measure things anymore, just pour it in to your liking, however much liquid you kind of want in it, and just throw the lid on top. You can either put it on high for 4 hours or low for 8, but since I did this kind of early, I did it for 8, and it just cooks. It makes your house smell good. It's such an easy meal. I do this like once a month at least, no matter if it's summer or winter. It doesn't matter. We love it.
I know that I told you we're over. I swear that I'm sober. Just listen.
So finally we were able to go to the grocery store. We had to get rid of pretty much everything in the fridge, aside from like some condiments or like dressings and stuff that didn't necessarily go bad from being, you know, not cold for a couple days, but the freezer completely melted. We had to get rid of everything in there. The ice cream melted at some point, spilled all over the bottom, and ruined a lot of vegetables that we had in there. And then of course like the meatballs that Jose had and burritos, all that stuff got cold or got warm and soggy and then refroze, so we just didn't take any chances and I just threw all of it away. It really sucked just tossing out that food, but it was, you know, I'd rather be safe than sorry. And as you can see, this was a week-long filming video. I had the hardest time over the course of the power outage. I know that sounds so silly, but realistic. It was just really difficult. It was a lot to handle, and I was just plain out exhausted all around. So to get power back, it took me a little while to get in my rhythm to get everything done, but I cleaned this living room top to bottom, scrubbed it down, swept under the couches, and I got so much crap up. And honestly, I truly had no motivation this day. Like, I just wanted to sit on my butt while the boys were asleep, but I got up and I forced myself, and I was so proud because it was just something that made my mood so much better, even though I really didn't want to do it. So sometimes you just gotta force yourself. I mean, listen to your body, but at the same time, I had plenty of rest throughout the week. It was just like a different kind of taxing feeling. So I pushed through, and I'm really happy that I did because it felt so good. I still have so much to do. There might be a part 2 of getting my life together after the power outage. We will see. Let me know if you guys want to see that, because my house is honestly, I feel like I can't catch up. So if you're in that boat, even if it wasn't because of a power outage, let me know down below. Just know that you're not alone. I am just, you know, sometimes it's just rocky. It's just hard to get up and clean your freaking house when you do it all the time.
But now when you're with her, I can see that you miss me.
We are actually supposed to get more snow this weekend, so let's just throw our hands up and give up for 2022. I just really hope and pray that if anything, we don't lose our power again. If we do, I mean, I guess we had a good trial run last week and we could handle it, but it would just be nice if we can enjoy the snow and look at it from our warm house, have some coffee, even go outside and play in it, but be able to come inside and get warm. These are all the toys that were in our living room. Honestly, I hadn't done a complete clean of the house after Christmas, and then we just kept having Christmases because my dad came down a little bit later after Christmas and the house just got more populated with toys. I honestly am going to be doing like a toy organization video probably soon. I need to get something to organize it because that's part of the problem, is I have nowhere for these toys to go. Literally, we just shove them in Landon's closet right now and like shut the door and hope it stays.
When we were teenage girls and our tomboy t-shirts, when life was good and our worn out sneakers, when we were fine about the complications, those were the days in the tomboy t-shirts. Dirt on my jeans and single
I hope this gave you a little bit of motivation. If not, I hope it was some sort of entertainment for you guys. I am so sorry it took me so long to get back, but I'm back from my unexpected break and I'm really excited. I have several videos that I've been planning in my head, getting things in order for, and I'm so excited. I have so much that I want to do. Spring cleaning, organization, getting stuff out of my house, all the things. So if you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe. My new goal is 200 by the end of January. I am just blown away by you guys continuously, so thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys, each and every one of you, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Keep on doing what you do, doing what you do. Just keep on doing what you do.